You ever found yourself standing at life's crossroads, wondering which path to take? Maybe you just left a job. Maybe you just ended a relationship. Or maybe you're simply questioning the direction that your life is taking. You're in that mysterious space called the in-between. Not where you used to be, but not quite where you want to be either. It's a place full of questions, but believe it or not, it's also where the magic happens. So in today's episode, we're diving deep into these in-between moments. We're going to uncover the hidden opportunities they hold, and we're going to be revealing how they can be the catalyst for some of your greatest transformations. So if you're ready to turn uncertainty into action and change into opportunity, then you're in the right place. Stick around, because this is Your Success DNA Podcast.
Welcome to Your Success DNA Podcast, the go-to resource for entrepreneurs, business owners, and professionals who are ready to level up their lives. Your Success DNA Podcast. Get ready to be inspired, motivated, and empowered to create the life that you truly want. We will be sharing tips, tricks, and mindset shifts that you need to achieve your wildest dreams. Your wildest dreams. Remember, your success is in your DNA.
All right. Welcome, my success champions, to another episode of your podcast. This is the place where we unravel the mysteries of personal development and guide you on the journey to your best self, inside and outside of business. I'm your host, Tracy Brinkmann, and today we're diving deep into the topic that touches us all, the transformative power of life's in-between moments. It was during one of these in-between moments that I realize the true potential we all have inside of us to reshape our lives. I personally was standing at the crossroads, jobless, unsure of where it was I wanted to go next, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. These moments of uncertainty, they're not just gaps in our lives. No. They're opportunities. They are that Willy Wonka golden ticket to transformation. And that's exactly what we're going to explore today. And if you hang around for the whole episode, you're going to get some whiskered wisdom, that top tip that you can use starting today to make the most out of your in-between moments. So, what exactly are in-between moments? Well, my success champions, they're the pauses in our lives. They're the transitions from one chapter to the next. They can be as monumental as changing careers, or as simple as taking that much-needed short vacation. They could be the loss of someone special, the gaining of someone special. But no matter the scale, each and every one of them hold power. So let's break it down.
Your Success DNA Podcast. Your success is in your DNA.
There are voluntary in-betweens. Like when you decide to take a break, you want to recharge, you want to gain some new perspective, you want to refresh your view on things. Think of it like a vacation for your soul. And then there are those involuntary in-betweens, the ones that we quite honestly don't choose for ourselves, like that sudden job loss, or perhaps the end of a relationship, or the loss of someone special due to them passing away, right? You didn't choose that. It kind of happens. I'm reminded of a story about Steve Jobs when he found himself in one of these involuntary in-between moments. When he was fired from Apple, the very company that he co-founded. It was a tough time, no doubt, but it was also during that period that he founded Next, right? N-E-X-T. He bought Pixar, and he laid the groundwork for his triumphant return to his burgeoning company, Apple. You see, champions, it's in these in-between moments, whether they're voluntary or not, that we find the space in ourselves to reflect, reevaluate, and redirect our paths. You see, they're not just gaps. No, they're gateways to growth. So, as we step further into this journey, I want you to think about your own in-between moments. What have you learned from them? What have they taught you? How have they shaped you? keep these questions in mind as we continue through the rest of this episode so that we can leverage these moments for transformation. All right, let's get a little deeper. These in-between moments, they're a bit of a roller coaster, aren't they? Right? One minute you're engulfed in fear and uncertainty and anxiety going, oh my God, what's going on next? And the next thing you know, you're on the edge of your seat. You're thrilled with the excitement of new opportunities. It's that dual nature, that balance between the anxiety of the unknown and the exhilaration of potential. It's in this delicate balance, I think, the magic happens. That we find the courage to make significant decisions and embrace change. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself at the crossroads, your heart pounding, your mind racing, a bead of sweat rolling down your head, only to realize that this very moment of uncertainty is your chance to take control, is your chance to steer your life in the direction that you truly desire. I've seen it time and time again. You probably have too. People standing on the brink of change, teetering between the comfort of known and the allure of the unknown. It's in these moments, these precious, sometimes quiet, in-between moments, that the seeds of transformation are planted. I remember a listener once shared a story with me. They were stuck in a job they hated. Any of you resonate with that? Yeah. They were feeling lost and unsure about what their next move could or should be. But it was in that in-between moment, that moment of discontent, that they found clarity, that they found the courage to pursue their passion. In their case, to start their own business. And today, well, they're thriving, living the life that they once only dreamed of.
Your Success DNA podcast. Your success is in your DNA.
You see, champions, it's not about avoiding the in-between. No, it's about embracing it, grabbing it with both hands and steering that puppy like a race car. It's about recognizing the potential it holds and using it as the catalyst for change. Okay, but I can hear you now. You're asking the question, all right, Tracy, I get it. I'm sold. How do we do it? Well, how do we turn these in-between moments from periods of uncertainty to opportunities of growth, you say? Well, champions, it all starts between your ears. Yep, that amazing tool right there between your ears, and it's in the mindset. First and foremost, you got to maintain a positive mindset. No, I'm not talking about all magically woo-woo, everything's roses all the time, but you do need to remind yourself that change is not only inevitable, it's necessary for growth. You need to embrace the uncertainty and look for the lessons that it brings. Many of you have heard the story of losing a daughter and the ugly divorce and, my bankruptcy and the whole 9 yards. It was in those moments of looking back into the abyss of my dark times, a quiet moment, just myself, that I can embrace the change and learn the lessons from it. Next, let's make sure we stay open to opportunities. Do not close yourself off out of fear and doubt. When you lose someone, well, there's fear. I can imagine. There's doubt, right? When you lose a job, especially, oh my God, I'm not good enough. But instead, keep your eyes and your ears wide open and ready to seize at any chance that comes your way. I want you to just be poised like a panther and just jump out. Yeah. Okay. And most importantly, my friends, embrace change. You're going to hear me say this all the time. I'm going to hammer it into your head. See it not as a threat, but as a friend, right? Many of you know my friend Robbie. Fortunately, he passed away, as you know. He was that friend that reminded me time and time again of things that I may have taken for granted or that I just forgot. And he helped me embrace change. He helped me just learn that lesson. So I don't want you to see it as a threat, but as a friend, guiding you towards your true potential. How many often we've had that friend that's just like said, no, dude, do this. And they turn you 3 degrees into the right direction, and it makes a complete difference. Remember, my friends, transformation is not found in the comfort zone. It's found in those moments of challenge, in the in-between. Right? You're going to have to step your little pinky toe out there into the in-between, out there in that moment's of challenge, outside of your comfort zone. And then you can bring it back. Okay, take a breath and get comfortable again, and then step back out there. You see, as we navigate these in-between moments, let's do it with a little courage, even if you just have to muster it up for 30 seconds and then pull it back, right? Do so with courage. Do so with openness, and with that unwavering belief that these moments are not just gaps in our journey. Again, they are gateways to our greatness.
Your Success DNA podcast. Your success is in your DNA.
All right. As I promised earlier, you stuck around long enough. It's time for a little bit of Whiskered Wisdom. Well, it's going to be that quick, actionable tip to help you navigate the in-between moments in your life. So here is today's Whiskered Wisdom just for you. Next time you find yourself standing in that uncertain space, take a deep breath, embrace the uncertainty, and ask yourself this question: what can I learn from this? How can this moment serve me as a stepping stone to my next big opportunity? Because remember, my friends, it's not about waiting for the storm to pass. No, it's about learning to dance in the rain, and dance you should. Dance away, embrace the in-between, and watch as it transforms into that gateway of greatness that you can dance through. Let's do a quick wrap-up of today's journey. Let's take a moment to reflect on the power of the in-between moments. These pauses, these transitions, they're not just gaps. They're golden opportunities for growth and transformation. We've talked about the dual nature of these moments, the balance between fear and opportunity, the importance of embracing change. We've shared stories of transformation and provided a little practical advice, I hope, on how you can navigate and make the most out of each of these pivotal moments. So, my friends, my success champions, as you move forward, I encourage you to value your in-between moments. Let's look back at a few that you've already gone through. Maybe write down the lessons you've learned and realize, holy shit, I've really grown. See them for what they truly are, not obstacles, but opportunities. Opportunities to learn, opportunities to grow, and opportunities to transform into the person you not only want to be, but that you're meant to be. Now, I want to hear from you. Yeah, you hear me loud and clear. I want to hear you. What are your in-between stories? What questions do you have about navigating these transformative moments? And how can I hear from you? Well, let me tell you. Head on over to the website. The link will be down in the show notes, yoursuccessdna.com. And when you get there, you'll see a little microphone down there in that lower right-hand corner. Go ahead and click that and leave us a voicemail. Yep, you heard me. Leave us a voicemail. There are other options. You can also leave us an email if you like, whichever you prefer. Choose whatever communication you best like. But here's the deal. I want you to share your journey, ask your questions, and let's continue this conversation together, right? Heck, you even make suggestions of what content you'd like to hear in future episodes. And here's the other thing. If you found value, even a little bit, in today's episode, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast. Share it with your friends, family, or anyone that you know could benefit from embracing their in-between moments. Remember, my friends, my success champions, you have the power to transform your in-between moments into your stepping stones to success. So, embrace the uncertainty, take action, and let's turn those in-between moments into your gateways to success. Until next time, keep pushing, keep growing, and keep being the amazing success seeker that you are. Think successfully and take action.
Thanks for listening to Your Success DNA podcast. Whether you're starting out or you're a seasoned entrepreneur, we have the tools and inspiration that you need to take your life to the next level. So stay tuned for more game-changing advice in our upcoming episodes. And hey, before you go, a quick reminder to check out our past episodes of Your Success DNA for more inspiring stories and practical advice. And if you've loved what you heard, leave us a review and share this podcast with your friends and colleagues. Let's all level up our lives together, shall we? Remember, your success is in your DNA.